Hi YouTube, I'm back. Okay, so today I have some very interesting news. I actually started working on two formulas. One is the nerve formula, and the second is the herbal soap formula. The good news is I kind of got a formula for the soap. I love the way it looks, smells, and feels, but it's lacking, because I know people when they take a bath with soap, they like a lot of suds. So it needs more suds. But the way it came out, it's perfect. I was expecting that the way I did it, it would have been able to become a soap bar, but when I formulated the herbs and the process, it wouldn't allow it to be a soap bar. It just wouldn't allow it. But I didn't give up on the process. And what I discovered was the way it came out was actually perfect. It's a perfect texture, perfect feel. It actually gets you clean, but it needs more suds. So that's that. The second thing is I came up with a nerve formula because someone who tried the herbal bath, the herbal bath worked for them, their pain stopped, but they said, do you have anything that can correct your nerves? And I said, no, but I'm gonna try. So I decided to play around with the herbs a bit and see if I could come up with a kind of a nerve formula that would work. And what ended up happening is that the way I structured it, I don't like the way it came out, but an interesting thing happened. And I want to make sure that I'm not the only person experiencing this. I do not, to be honest with you, I don't like the way it came out, and I'm going to reformulate it again because it came out, it's it's kind of like grainy. And the reason why it's grainy is because of one of the ingredients that I put in it ended up giving it like a really husky type feel, and I didn't really like that husky, end feeling. So it's a combination of a nerve formula, nerve regeneration, and a moisturizer. So I'm gonna reformulate everything. But the good news is I am giving away samples. So anyone who is interested, all you have to do is pay for the shipping. The shipping in the United States altogether, the shipping and the actual postage, the package, altogether comes up to like $5. So it's no more than $5, and I'm going to give it away for free. But what I want is that anyone who is a TI in the United States, because I'm not going to ship it to outside of the United States because it's going to cost more money. Anyone who would like to try, who is a TI and they have, because I noticed when people are TIs and they have implants or they get hit with directed energy weapons, a lot of them have that twitching, and that's because there's nerve damage because implants should not be in the body and you should not be hit with technology, right? So a lot of victims who have implants in their bodies and who are being hit with directed energy weapons have a kind of a twitch, you know, and that's a sign of nerve, some sort of nerve interruption. And I'm going to tell you this, but I think it's too soon for me to make a decision. When I was working on it, I decided to test it on myself. Like I said, I have implants down in my pelvic area and some in my head area and around my eye. And I mean, they try to really manipulate these implants to do all sorts of craziness. And as a result, I got rid of the pain, I got rid of the twitching, I got rid of the pain and the twitching, which is good, which is good. And I got back about 60% of the control of the left hemisphere of my brain and my optic nerves. So I got that back like 60%, and I'm working to get it back 100%. However, I do have some challenges because the implants are there. They're still able to geolocate me because the implants literally give off a signal. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because The reason why I'm saying this is because I tested it tonight. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the formula. I don't like the way it came out. I'm going to rework the formula into a much better formula that the public could recognize. I don't like the formula. But a very interesting thing happened when I tested it. While I was working on it and I began testing it, and I decided, let me try to put this where the implants are. So I scooped up some, you just have to scoop it up. And like I said, I'm going to let you know it's husky because of one of the ingredients that I put in it, okay? There's a husk. There's a husk a husk residue that comes off on the end, okay? It's only natural ingredients. There are no nuts in it. It's just herbs and organic oils. That's it, nothing else. Um, an interesting thing happened to me when I applied it to the implant, but I'm not sure if it's me or I'm not sure if it's a placebo effect because it's too soon to judge. What I experienced was when I applied it to the frontal portion of where the implants were, it dulled the signal. I'm just telling you what I experienced. And I said to myself, I said, "Mm, maybe this is me. Maybe I'm just making this up." So I said, okay, all right, maybe it's me. So I said, you know what? Let me try it on the back end because what I realized they did is that when the signal wasn't going off on the front end, they started to send the signal towards the back. Because usually what they do is they send the signal from the front, wherever these implants are located. So I said, you know what? I think I need to recalibrate. So what I did is I rubbed down every part of my body that transmit a frequency to see whether or not it's me. And this is why I think, hold on one second. This is why I think I would like to give out samples to TIs who are implanted and who actually experience signals, like their body gives off a signal for them to be able to geolocate you. This is what I experienced. And to tell you the truth, I'm just a little bit shocked. The reason why I'm shocked is because I didn't expect it to work that quickly. And what I began experiencing was it was literally dulling the signal. Like now, I put it inside my ear, around my eye, here, my jaw, and then my pelvic area, and then my back area. And to be quite honest with you, it's dulling the signal, but it's too soon for me to make an analysis on this. And I want to say something else. The V2K, and I got horrible V2K because I'm hooked up to the internet. The V2K went like this. But I'm being very honest with you. I am being very honest with you. Okay, I'm not a pushover, and don't take me for a fool. I'm just being honest with you. It's too soon to make a determination. I am just telling you from the time I put it on, which was about 3 hours ago, and then again at about an hour or so ago, my V2K has gone like this, and I get terrible V2K because I get V2K from radio, V2K from television, V2K from social media, and V2K from other internet channels because I'm hooked up to all of it. Okay, and then there's V2K through government agencies or whoever else controls the rest of this, and then whoever else. So I get a lot of V2K, and then V2K from tech devices, because I'm also hooked. They hooked me up in such a way that you could, tap into my code and then use cell phones and all this shit, right? So I get a V2K from like a whole host of different different areas, and I would get V2K all the time. I noted. The other thing about my kind of V2K is that where they located the implant, which I think is on some sort of pelvic nerve, but they're able to tap into optic nerve and I guess the auditory nerves. The interesting thing about the way this works is that they are able to hone in, and I don't speak about this as a victim, okay, because I am a victim to no one, but they were able to lock into the left side of my brain, okay, and literally take over the left side of my brain. Like my cognitive thinking would be on my right side of the brain, but they want to control the left side of my brain. And I realized it's not so much from implants here, but it's from the body area controller that's down here, in somewhere in the pelvic area. Okay, probably on some sort of pelvic nerve, right? And what I noticed, and I have not have, you know how you have an internal dialogue, like how you could speak internally to yourself, but you don't audibly hear yourself? Okay, since 2011, I have not been able to have internal dialogue, meaning I have not been able to internally communicate with myself without it being auditory to other people, or audible, that's the word, audible to other people. Okay, that's how bad they like literally like, try to fuck me up, So basically, if I have internal dialogue, it's not quiet. Like someone standing next to me could literally hear it if they pay attention. Okay? So that's one of the things. And the interesting thing is, but again, I'm being honest with you, it's too soon for me to make a determination. But the interesting thing is, since I applied this formula, I am able to, for the first time since 2011, have partial internal dialogue without it being audible. But I'm going to be honest with you, it's too soon for me to make a decision, and I'm the only one who have implants who's tried it. Okay, so this is why I'm saying anyone who wants to try this, I think I'm going to give away about 3 of them. This is the criteria. Don't play me for a fool. Okay? If you're going to try it, it's just herbs and oils. That's it. If you're going to try it, you're going to have a contractual agreement with me to provide me with honest feedback. Now, I'm being honest with you. I don't like the way the formula feels. Okay? I'm going to reconstitute the whole thing. Okay? Because I just don't like the way it feels. It's too husky. And there's a husky residue at the end. Okay? Now, the way you would use it is that you would apply it to your whole body. That's fine. But I would advise you to apply it to the specific areas where you have body area networks, where you have nanotechnology, where you have implants, where you feel like where you get the electroshock from the implants, where you experience pain when the implant is communicating with a satellite or a traffic light or a cell phone or the internet or computer or whatever other technological device or ground to air installation. So I would advise that whatever point on your body that you are experiencing, more than likely it's a body area controller that you are experiencing, you're going to take some of it in your hand and you're going to rub it. And my advice to you is don't just rub it on the front, rub it on the back. And if you can get it, I wouldn't advise women to, put it in between their labia. Okay. But if you can put it on the outer walls, because again, some people have implants down there, or men, if you could get it around that area, that's fine. Okay. So that's basically that. Okay, so now they're messing up the videos because they're absolutely miserable. and they cannot live with the fact that they are miserable. So now they're messing up the videos. What's new? Okay, so lastly, the last thing that I wanted to speak about was what the technologists call the NSA's love intelligence and what the truth seekers call the alien love bite. Now, this is something I haven't spoken about, but I've been going through for the past 2 years. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, I'm going to shut this off and then I'm going to make another video and then come back. Okay? Now, I've been going through for the past 2 years what an NSA program that's called Love Int, and the truth seekers, they call this the alien love bite. And I don't know if any other victim of this horrendous program experienced this. And basically what it is, it's partial AI, people, and a computer algorithm. Partial AI, people, and some sort of, I shouldn't say algorithm because that's the AI. I should say demon. Because at times it just feels like, not that it feels like it just doesn't really, it feels very synthetic. But anyway, so I'm going through this love intelligence and I've been going through this for about 2 years. And the interesting thing is that this love intelligence claims to have a name. The first one, I am not going to mention the person's name because it's just absolutely positively ridiculous that it's hilarious. The second one was someone that I met about 15 years ago or 14, 13 years ago, actually less than 15, like 13 years ago. And then the love intelligence, basically what it was trying to do, and I'm going to tell you about this love intelligence because I'm experiencing it for the last 2 years. Basically what they try to do is they try to simulate someone, I don't know if it's the actual person, if it's the perp, or if it's just the way this it's kind of like Apple, Tinder, Match.com. It's kind of like this, but it's the NSA love intelligence, right? So basically what it does is that it studies the person, learns about the person, then tries to, based upon a series of queries, tries to match this person with someone, and it's all synthetic, it's not real. Okay, if they keep messing up this video, I'm going to start a new video. So basically what it does is they read a person, their likes, their dislikes, their genetics, their background, their history, education, all these things, mannerisms. Okay. And then what they do is that they use computers to pair this person with certain people. Okay. And for the past 2 years, 1 year for this actual person, 2 years for the whole love intelligence program, Alien Love Bite, they have been trying to, okay, I'm going to start this video over because they're really messing up this video. Okay, so I'm going to cut this video short and I'm going to start a new one. Okay, let's talk later. Thank you. So if anyone wants to get it, just email me. I have 3 free samples. All you do is you pay for the shipping, but it's a contractual agreement where you actually tell me your feedback if this works. Okay, and you know what? Let me just show you the sample of what it looks like. Hold on. Okay, so this is it. I hope you can see it. And it's kind of like a paste. It's kind of bright. Okay, and it's pasty. So you see? So what you would do is you would rub it. There's no staining. Okay? You see? There's no staining whatsoever. But there is a husky residue at the end because of one of the ingredients that I put in, you see? So basically what you do is you take this paste and you put the paste on the area where the implants are, right? That's it. And this is one of the samples. This is one that I'm using for myself. So I have about 3 of them that I want to give away for free. The only thing you do is you pay for the shipping. I I would like either someone who's a TI. If you're not a TI, I would like someone who actually has pain. Okay? Yeah, I want to know if it actually works. If I'm the only one experiencing this, I would prefer someone who's a TI who's implanted. The reason why I say that is because I put it on myself where the implants are located, and I don't know if it's me. This is why I'm letting you know. I don't know if it's me, but it's dulling the signal. And I have not had private internal dialogue since 2011. And any real victim who's a TI knows what I'm talking about, meaning that you cannot have internal dialogue without it being audible. Okay? So I would prefer if the person's a TI and they have implants, because I want to know if what I'm experiencing other people are experiencing. Okay, so this is basically it. I'm going to change the formula because it's a little bit grainy, and I think the formula could be a little bit better. It's just a little bit, it's a little bit grainy. And also I would like to know if, again, if my V2K, I haven't had internal peace since 2011 because of this V2K. Okay, I would like to know if it's dulling the signal, and if others are experiencing a decrease in V2K. I don't know. The only way to know is to test. Okay, so this is it. This is mine, but I'm going to give it away for free, but it's going to be contractual. It's free, but the only thing that I'm requiring is your honest feedback. That's it. And you have to give me that feedback. Okay, that's it. All right, so I'm going to make another video because I want to talk about the alien love bite. I want to speak about this alien love bite because I want to know if other victims are going through it, or better yet, the NSA love intelligence, because I want to know if other people are going through it and if anyone else have experienced this technological, it could be what I think it is. I'm going to make another video. Thank you so much. If you want it, there's 3 I'm giving away for free. You pay for the shipping. Email me. Okay, look out for the next video. It's coming in 2 minutes. Bye.